राम प्रार्थनया वयं प्रारम्भं कुर्मः अद्य। गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। अद्यापि वयम् आत्मनेपद रूपाणि एव पश्यामः। तत्र द्वितीयः अभ्यासः अवशिष्टः आसीत्। पूर्वतमायां कक्षायां वयं सर्वे संस्कृतात् आङ्ग्लं यावत् अनुवादनं कृतवन्तः। अद्य आङ्ग्लभाषायाः संस्कृते अनुवादं कुर्मः। तेनैव अभ्यासेनैव वयं प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। अहम् आशासे सर्वे हस्तान् उपरि कुर्वन्ति इति। अल्पाः एव जनाः सन्ति अद्य। अहं नाम्ना आह्वयामि। तत्र लट् लकारः लङ् लकारश्च वर्तमानकालः भूतकालश्च। In the forest regions, malaria afflicts the people. Amita Bhagini. I'll unmute everyone so that you can just talk yourself.
Ram Bhagini.
Ram.
Vane Pradeshe, the forest region. Malaria will be sheep jwar. Jana. People will be jana. And afflicts will be piditaha.
No, not pidita. It's kartru, right? Kartari prayoga.
Apiden.
Afflict is tud or pid or bad. I think bad because of the Atmanepada background.
Bad. Badayante.
Badhaya is not needed.
Badhante. Vane Pradeshe Janan Sheet Jwaraha Badhayante.
Okay. Oh, some are not able to join. I don't know why. I started very normally, like every day. I will give you the link in the. Okay, thank you for informing. Just please wait, Bhagini, one moment. There is some situation. I have to. That's what I was wondering. Why not many are there today? One moment. Must be some problem with the website. I am not sure why it happened. So let us just wait one moment. They will come and we will then start. Just give me 2 minutes. Only 8 have come.
Shall I repeat the sentence?
One moment. Okay, I'll share back the screen. Right. You can. Yes, you can repeat. I mean, no need to repeat. I'll tell. So, Giri Pradeshe Shita Jwaraha Janan Badhate. So, Pida Yati is correct. Badha Yati not needed. Badhate is okay. Badhate is transitive. So afflict meaning will come out of it. Okay. Yeah. So that
And
was
this forest region will say Vanya Pradesha.
Vanya, Giriyo, Giri.
Giri will be mountain.
Generally, like Giri is like they took this mountains are full of like forests also. That's why they took it. Maybe I'll change Vana Pradesha. Vanya is not required. Vana is okay. Vana Pradesha. Okay. It's not forest related. Then we will say Vanya. Otherwise, we'll say Vana. Okay.
Not Vane. Vane will be. It is Napunsangalinga Vanya or Pulinga.
Vana is not never Pullinga. It is always Napumsakalinga, isn't it? Okay. Now, we prosper because of the blessings of the parents. K. Sita Raman Brata.
We prosper because of the blessings of the parents. Vayam Pitrupya Asishena. So, Yedamahe.
Edhamahe is okay. Ashishena is wrong. Ashish Shabdaha. Ashish.
Ashish.
So what will yeah.
I don't know. Ashish. Ashishena. Huh?
No, not Ena.
One second. Okay,
one clue I will give you. It is a Halanta Shabda.
Halanta.
Yes.
Ashya.
No. E. So E is the formula. It starts from Trutiya Vibhakti. So Trutiya Vibhakti has ending, and this will join to the Halanta, the hal in the end of the word. So what will it become? Ashish is the word.
Ashish.
Plus?
No, madam. I'm sorry. I'm not able to do that.
No, you are already there. See, Halanta Shabda Ashish. And the Trutiya Vibhakti Pratyaya is and it is directly added. What will it become?
Ashisha.
That's all. Ashisha. Okay.
Ashishena.
Ashisha it should be. Yes.
Okay, Ashisha.
Vayam.
Vayam Pitrupyasya. Okay, madam.
Pitrubhyaha is not correct.
Pitroho. Pitroho. Ashisha. Vayam. Etamahe. Thank you.
Yeah, or we can use Vardhamahe also. Edha is appropriate, I think. Okay.
Thanks, Lord. Thank you.
Shubham. Next, Lata Bhagini. There were 10,000 students in the Nalanda University.
Bhagini.
Yes.
Namaste. 1 second, there was some issue with the link here. I got in now. Sorry, what are we doing right now? Which one I need to say?
There were 10,000 students in the Nalanda University.
Which question is for me?
This sentence. You see it on the screen?
Nalanda Vishwavidyalaye 10,000 is Sahasra Ayuta, is it?
Yes, Ayuta, correct.
Nalanda Vishwavidyalaye Ayuta Chatraha Asan.
Okay, right. Ayuta Chatraha Avartanta Asan is okay.
Avartanta. Oh, I need to use Atmanipadi, is it?
Ityukta Chhatraha. It's not Chhatrani. Okay.
Chhatra.
Avartanta because it's Atmanepadi. Okay. Yeah.
Dhanyavada.
Right. Next, Annie Mary Bhagini. 2 sons with Dhruva and Uttama were born to Uttanapada.
It's translating from Sanskrit to English is difficult. 2 sons, Putrau, Dhruva Uttama Dhruva Uttamau cha.
You can use Dhruvaha Uttamaha cha separately. You can.
Uttapanadayaha.
Uttana no Padayaha no.
No.
He's not feminine, he's masculine, right?
Oh, Uttanapadasya, sorry. Uttanapadasya. Born is Ja. To be born. This is not regular. Jayan. I don't know the form.
Not regular, it belongs to 4th Gana.
I don't know.
Jayate, jayate, jayante. It is regular dhatu. It is not
Jayan.
Jan becomes ja and it's a 4th Gana. That's why ya will come. Jayate.
Jayate.
So yeah, good. Well tried. Oh, why it's not coming? Dhruvaha uttamaha chaiti uttanapadasya ajayetam. So we will use lang lakara, isn't it? So jayate, jayate, jayante, like that. Ajayata, ajayetam, ajayanta.
Ajayatam.
Like that. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Now, so this English usage, I'm not very happy with, but it's like blushing happens usually in the sense of, I saw it in more positive sense. So blushing happens when in the like boy-girl situations or some elders speaking to young children, they blush because they don't know the answer. Kind of the young kids, we use it for that. So here it is like feeling ashamed. Okay, feeling ashamed is the right word here, I think. But let's not worry about that. Let's just take the import of the or purport of the word and just we will go ahead. Okay, we'll take overall sentence and not like word. The bad deeds is the important keyword here. So what happens to us when we do bad deeds, that we feel ashamed. So let's take this in that sense and translate it. Okay. So now Srinivasan Bhrata, Vaidyanathan Bhrata, how can you not blush because of the bad deeds?
Ram.
How
can you not blush because of the bad deeds? Katham. Tvam katham. Tvam katham. Blush, I am not able to understand.
That's what. Take it as lajj dhatu or something we should take. Or re, no, not re, is undergoing. Yes, like we can take lajj.
Katham. Lajje. Lajja.
Tvam goes with?
Tvam Madhyam Purusha.
Yeah.
Madhyam Purusha.
Yeah.
Lajjaha.
Lajja is a dhatu.
Yeah. Lajja. Lajje.
No, Madhyam Purusha form will be?
That is Uttam Purusha, Lajje.
लज्जते, लज्जेते, लज्जन्ते, लज्जसे,
Correct.
लज्जसे,
Hey.
त्वं कथं
Ah,
लज्जसे,
ah. Katham? No, can you not blush?
not blush, त्वं
Tvam katham na lajjase.
कथं न लज्जसे, लज्जसे,
It is correct. But what is because of the bad deeds?
bad deeds kukarmah.
Kukarma is okay, but can you use some other word? Karyam also we can use.
Dushkaryam.
Dushkaryam, yes, we can use that. Let us see.
Dushkaryam.
Dushkrutyam also, okay?
Kratyam.
And here there is bad deeds, okay? So not dushkrutyat, but dushkrutyebhyah. So dushkrutihi, he used. So dushkrutyebhyah, okay?
Dushkrutyat.
It's not tyat. So katham na lajjase dushkrutyat is like dushkrutyebhyah. So it is because, right? So every because will get Panchami Vibhakti. So Panchami Vibhakti and Bahuvachana is their bad deeds. That's why it takes Kebhyah.
Drishkitya ekvachana bahuvachana. Dushkrutyat.
That's what Dushkrutyat, the word is Ekavachana, but we need a Bahuvachana word here. Because bad deeds is there.
Dushkrutyabhyah.
Kratyebhyah, yes.
Kratyebhyah. Dushkrutyebhyah. Tam dushkrutyebhyah katham na lajjase.
Correct, correct. Yes, yes. Yes. Now, next. Many soldiers died on the battlefront. Ganesh Bhrata. Many soldiers died
on the battlefront. Okay.
1 minute, Ganesh Bhrata.
Bahuni arakshakaha.
You should not be telling. It's for Ganesh Bhrata. I called names, right?
Okay.
I'm calling names. They will answer. Okay. Nanda Naresh Bhagini, you can tell. Ganesh Bhrata has unmuted.
Yeah.
Nanda and Bhagini, you will tell the next one. Okay, Ganesh ji will tell now.
Kshatriyaha.
Not Kshatriyaha. Soldiers. Soldiers is army, right?
Oh, soldiers, you can use that Kshatriya as warriors.
Sainika, isn't it? Word is soldier is a Sainika.
Oh, Sainikaha.
Yeah.
Sainikaha. Okay. Sainikaha.
Many.
Oh, Sainikaha doesn't Bahuvaha Sainikaha.
Yes.
Bahuvaha Sainikaha died is
Mriyate, not Mrityante. Mrityante, there is no word. Mriyate is the formation.
Okay, Mrityate.
Mriyate, Mriyante.
Many soldiers, right? From Mriyante.
Sainikaha is correct.
Bahaha Sainikaha. Back to front. Back.
Now, what will be the form of it? Is it past or present? Which tense is it? Died.
Past.
So,
should be
Mriyate
lang lakara.
Mriyate is the first form. Now, what will be the past tense?
Amriyat,
Amriyata.
amrita,
Amriyata.
amriyata,
Correct.
amriyata, battlefront.
But here we have many soldiers, isn't it? Amriyata is singular. Which number is Amriyata? It is singular, isn't it? What will be
Amriyata,
the plural of it?
amriyate, amriyatan,
Amriyata, Amriyetam, Amriyanta. That is the paradigm.
amriyan. Okay, mamriyanta.
Yeah.
Bahuni sainikaha amriyanta.
Ahavaha Sainika, Amriyanta.
Battlefront.
On the battlefront.
Yuddha. Yuddha. Battlefront. Yuddha is battle. Let me see what is battle. Yuddha kshetra. Can we use kshetra?
Yuddha Bhumi. Anything you.
Okay. Bahuvaha sainikaha amrityanta.
Amriyanta.
Amriyanta. Yuddha kshetre. Yuddha kshetrena.
Amriyanta. Very good. Correct. Aneke Sainikaha Yuddha Kshetre Amriyanta. Okay.
Kshetre amriyanta. Yeah. Okay.
Good. Very well. Very well. Right. Nice.
Nice.
Please mute yourself once you are done. Please mute yourself. Don't unmute unless you have to speak. Now, Nanda Bhagini, birds fly fast in the sky. Nanda Bhagini, are you there? Okay, I can't hear you, Bhagini. So let us ask Dhriti Bhatt Bhagini. Oh no, Muralidhara ji, then Dhriti ji. Yes.
Kagaha Gagane Vegena.
Please, others will not tell. Please keep yourself in mute.
I don't know. Fly. Fly, I don't know. Fly.
Fly is Daya.
Yeah. Idayante.
No, not Dayante. Dayante only.
Dayante. Okay. It's in present tense only, no, madam? Yes. Fast in the sky. Okay, madam.
Fast is?
Vegena.
So Khagaha Gagane
Vegena Dayante.
Dayante.
Dayante. That is a new word. Oh, Dayante. Yes, madam.
Dayante, Adayata,
Dayante.
Tamadayanta. So that is the paradigm. Nice.
Okay.
Can you use the word Dhrutam Dayante?
Dhrutam, yes, Dhrutam also we can say Vegena, Savegam.
But Dhrutam is Avyaya, right?
Dhrutam, no, I have to see. Dhrutam, I have to check 1 moment.
Or Dhrutena, I don't know.
We use Shigram there.
Shigram also we can say, but Dhrutam is better. Shigram is the same. Dhrutam is not Avyaya. It's a Trilinga and one Kliva is there. Okay, but it means Shigra Layaha. Okay, Shipram, Shigram, Avilambam, all these we can use.
Bhagini, Akashe kisi ka Gagane is better, no?
Right. Yes. That's just our personal choice. I think we use Akasha more in the regional languages, right? So Yes,
Gagana
Gagana
is
is
space. Gagana is better. Sky
no,
is.
no, it's not about space. Even Gagana is also space. It doesn't change because of it, but it's not very technical in this case. We can say it's okay. Like Akash, we can say
Okay.
Gagana.
Gagane and Akashi is Paryavachi.
Yes, yes, yes. Sure. Nabhasi also we can use.
Nabhasi also. Okay.
Nabha, Nabha.
Bhagini, one question on the difference between Shigram and Dhrutam, because Shigram is more like it's a slight difference in the influence of the word, right? You come quickly as against come fast. Quickly means you finish fast and come. I don't know. I mean, I thought there is a subtle difference between Shigram and Dhrutam. I don't know.
Okay, okay.
Dhrutam is more like a running, when you say it's more appropriate, like a flying, speeding. Whereas Shigram is you finish your job fast and come. So there is a
Java.
This
is the right word. Javena. Javena is also very good. Because yes, Dhruta, what you say is right, because Dhruta is Drutagami. It is always with movement. Like going movement. This kind of thing is put in Dhruta. This put along with Dhruta. Tvarita, Dhruta, Shigra, Java. Java is also a moving word. So Shigra is for acting out some work task, carrying out some task. Such is Shigram. But Shigram Agacha people use a lot. But all these words are there. I am seeing in the dictionary and telling. So Dhruta, Tvarita, all these are there. Okay. So, oh my, fast has so many meanings. See, Upavasa is fast. To tie is fast. And quickness is fast. So he has given for all that. Okay. Nice, nice. Good. Well, point, good point. So we can use Dhrutam or Tvaritam or Javam, Javena. Okay. In idiomatic situations, that's what I was thinking. When I was reading it, more other words other than Vega are used. Vega is less used frequently, less frequently used in Sanskrit. So, Kruta Gati, for Gati we can use it. Okay, no problem. So, the next sentence is for Shashirekha Bhagini. We were happy to hear about the news of your well-being.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Namaste.
Actually, I have a question, Bhagini, not related to this one. Today, I had a really problem connecting to the website. Is it just for me or is there?
No, they wrote in the Telegram group. Most of the
I also had, madam, lot of problems.
I think there is a problem with the Vyoma website.
Even I also had.
Okay, thank you. I just don't
About
want
10 times I tried.
Okay.
Okay.
We were happy to hear about the news of your well-being. Oh, this is a long sentence. We were happy. Can I use modate for happy?
Yes, we can use. Yes.
Vayam. Amodamahi.
Yeah, correct.
No, actually, this goes last. Yushmakam Kushalavartam Vishaye Shrunvantu Vayam Santustavantaha.
Why Vantaha? Use lang lakara, please.
Oh, sorry.
Don't go for van usage. Don't go for that.
Happy to hear about the news of
Yushmakam
Kushalavartam.
Mudi is there.
Shrutva Vayam Amodamahi. Is that correct?
Amodamahi, correct. Yushmakam Kushala Vartaya, he has put directly. I was also thinking of the same option. Hear about. So, though there is, he has skipped to hear.
Yeah.
So, Shrutva, happy to hear. Shrotum, we cannot say. Okay. So, Kushala Vartam Shrutva, I was thinking of something like that. or kushala, because we cannot true translate. If you will struggle, like even if you struggle, you will not get it, because
Yeah.
here is something too infinite kind of this, or the objective sense of, we cannot have it in Sanskritam. I don't think we can have it. And about is like in other cases we can use Saptami. Okay, but here we cannot use Saptami also. Okay, in the case of your news, in the Vishaya of your news. So Kushala Vartayam, I thought, but no, it will not look good. So this is the quick and straight. But I think we are dropping this. That's why Kushala Vartam Shrutva Vayam Amodamahi. Okay, that is it. And your, see, your is also, your is there. Okay.
Yushmakam.
Kushalatayam or Vartam Shrutva. No, we cannot even say that. So there is news is Kushala Varta. We have made it a samasa. You see, news of being whole thing we have made it into Kushala Varta. Okay, that is why.
Yeah. If we break the each word, then it doesn't make sense.
So we try to quickly like put all these words in one word and we have translated. Okay, nothing wrong. There's no other option also. It's okay. Okay, well-being. This is okay. Right. Next, Raja. Shubhamastu. Raja Ramanji. In this school, students learn Sanskrit language. Are you there?
Namaste.
Namaste.
विद्यार्थिनः विद्यालये संस्कृत भाषा learn is shiksha.
In this school, shiksha, yes, correct. Learn is shiksha.
Shiksha. In this school, actually, in this school.
This is school, yes.
In this school. In this Iyam is there, Iyam Vidyalaya.
You are using Vidyalaya, then which linga is it?
Vidyalaya. In this school, students learn Sanskrit language. Vidyalaya, Vidyarthi, Samskrita Bhashaya. I told something, I forgot again.
Samskrita Bhashaya is not. They are. What is the object of learn?
Learning Sanskrit language.
Language itself. So it is objective case. So put it in objective in Sanskrit also. Sanskrit Vakyepi, Sanskrit Bhasha iti Dvitiya Vibhaktim Svikuriyat. Dvitiya Vibhakto Bhavet. What is Dvitiya Vibhakti of Sanskrit Bhasha? Bhasham.
Bhashya.
Simple. Bhasham.
Bhasham.
So Vidyarthinaha Asmin Vidyalaye Samskrita Bhasham.
Learn is
Shiksha.
Shiksha. Shikshanti.
No, it is Atmanepadi. In place of Anti, you put?
I'm not having practice.
No. It is simple, Brata. It is simple. In place of Tita Anti, we get Te Ite Ante. So in this case, what you will put?
Shikshante.
That's all. Got it. Okay. Asyam Pathashalayam. We used
Asyam
Vidyalaya.
Pathashalayam.
Vidyalaya is a Pumlinga, Pathashala is a Strilinga. We said Asmin Vidyalaya, he says Asyam Pathashalayam. Okay. Adhiyante, please don't go for this tough this thing. Go for Shikshante only. Okay. Because Adhi
What
is
Adhiyante meaning?
Adhyanam Kurvanti iti.
Okay.
How about patante is no good?
Pata is not used in that sense, Arya. So it is used in the sense of more like to read out, to do the patha kind of. So patanti, we have made it according to English like that. Yes, I'm sorry to say this. Lot of things have changed, you know.
But in the Nijanta form, Patayanti is a teaching, right? I mean,
Patayati is teach, but Patha is not teach. Sorry, Patha is not study. It is only read. As well, let me see the dictionary. What Apte says, let us look at it. So Patha is to study, and if that is there, then we can take.
Can we use Jananti?
No,
Shiksha.
No.
Shiksha is the correct. In fact, this.
Bodhyate? Bodhyate?
No. Buddha is understand, not learn.
Adhyanam, ma'am. Adhyanam.
That is what they have given. Adhiyante is given, right? Okay, so I will read all the meanings of Pat Dhatu one by one. Please listen carefully. Pat, to read, repeat aloud, recite, rehearse. To read, recite to oneself, study, peruse. Okay, study is there. Okay, maybe we can use it. Okay, in the second meaning it's there. Then to invoke a deity, to cite, quote, mention as in a book. So we say Pathantara, Patha Bheda and all, citation. Then to declare, describe, express. To teach is also Pat. To learn from with ablative. Okay, so Pat can be used. It is not as remote as I thought. Okay.
I agree.
Madam, I think you are right because Pat is only for reading. It is not for learning. Pat is like, you know, Pathak they say, na, Pathak only reads the Veda.
Correct. I understand. But it is there, like to study is there even in the second.
No. These English people don't know our language.
Given Pat.
The English people don't know our language, so they put anything they want.
There is one seventh meaning is there, and there is one second meaning.
Learn is also there.
Many soldiers died on the battlefront.
Oh, please, keep yourself in mute if you are not contributing to this discussion. If you are contributing, then please speak. So, Pat we can use, but it is not that clear to learn as it becomes clear with to read. Okay. So, to learn is there. Yes, study is not there. To learn is there. Learning is different. Studying is different. Okay, so students learn Sanskrit language. Studying is a deeper, it involves deeper. Learning is the first step. Studying is the second step, I think. So let us use Shiksha only. Shiksha to learn is very clear, I think. I will check that dhatu also for your convenience so that we will have no doubt left. Okay, Shiksha is to learn, study, acquire knowledge. Oh, very bad.
Bhagini, is the Siksha also sometimes used in the sense of a punishment?
No, not at all. It is not there in.
That is only in English language. I will teach you a lesson, not in Sanskrit.
Yes, that is one. No, teaching lesson is different and punishing is different. You know, in Telugu, it happens. In the sense of dandanam, we use shiksha. And Telugu people are so surprised and they are aghast when they come to know that in Sanskrit, shiksha does not mean what it means in Telugu. And they cannot believe it, they cannot digest it, you know.
In Kannada also, I think. In Kannada also is there, madam. Shiksha.
Yes.
Punishment.
Punishment. So we don't use it in Sanskritam like that. So to learn, study, acquire knowledge, and then to teach. In Vedic to teach Shiksha, not in Laukika. So only these three meanings are there, and it's very straight verb. No heaviness at all. Straight, simple verb it is. So let us use Shiksha. That will be very...
I agree with you. Appropriateness is important. So it's a good choice, Shiksha.
Yes. So for study purpose, we will use Patha. From now on, I'll also use. I've been avoiding Patha a lot of times because of this. Like I was not convinced that Patha will have study meaning at all. But yes, it has. So from now on, I'll also slowly use Patati. Vidyalaye, Patanti, Chhatraha, all that we can use. Okay. Then next. I doubt whether they will come or not. Dhriti Bhagini.
Mahodaya. I doubt whether they will come or not. Te agachanti va na iti mahyam shanka asti.
Mahyam vai?
Mayi shanka asti.
No. Don't go to Shanka. Use Shanka Dhatu. We have Shanka Dhatu. Like in English, I doubt is a verb. Okay, I is a subject of doubt and doubt is a verb. You can use the same way in Sanskritam also, Shanka.
I don't know, Mahodaya.
No, you know it. You can say it. Just add Atmanepada terminations, Bhagini. You can do it.
Aham Shanke.
That's it.
That is all. Direct. Aham Shanke. Okay, that's all. Very good. Te agachanti, na agachanti, va iti aham shanke. You can put it in many ways. Te agachanti, na va iti aham shanke. In like 2 or 3 kinds we can make it. Right. Good. Well tried.
I thought there was some other type of things added to that root. So I thought I didn't know that.
Okay. What?
Bhagini, isn't it a future tense? I doubt whether they will come or agachanti.
Agachanti. Yeah. That is what we had discussed about this, isn't it? Like the present tense in the sense of future tense. Many a time we had this discussion. So agamisyanti we need not say. In Sanskrit, the present tense has loads and loads of badhyata, daitvam to do. So it also takes the daitvam of future tense. It says, oh, why do you bother, Mr. Future Tense? I am here to manage your task also. The future tense goes and sleeps, okay? But every time this present tense only comes. It is okay. We can use both. If we want to be very specific, we can say, Te agamisyanti nava iti aham shanke. Okay, that is also fine.
Aham vadami.
Next, Sheila Bhagini, yes. I scored 60 marks.
Aham shashti ankaha prapya. Sanskrit.
Labha, use labha. Labha dhatu. Please use labha dhatu.
Okay.
Aham
Samskrite shashti ankaha.
No, not ankaha. Use the verb first, then we will clear anka.
Okay, anka or shashti anka labe.
No.
Alabhe.
Alabhe. Now tell anka. Anka will be what of?
Ankaha, no? Anka is marks. Ankaha.
So no? to score, what is marks to score? Like alabhe. What did you alabhe? So, in which case should it be? You are using nominative, Prathama Vibhakti. You got the clue? What I want to say?
No.
No?
Trutiya.
Oh, it is.
Others will not tell. No. Letter try.
Oh, it is Shashti Vibhakti will come.
No. In what is your mother tongue, Bhagini?
Tamil.
Tamil. So can you translate the same sentence into Tamil and find out which Vibhakti it is?
Code. Because it's code, so already got it. So past lang lakan.
Yeah, that is there. But I'm asking about Vibhakti, isn't it? Anka. The word Anka will be in which Vibhakti?
Dvitiya. Ankana.
You are using Prathama, Bhagini. You say Aham also and Ankaha also. How will it go together? Aham is the subject of the sentence, and how can Ankaha be in nominative? Isn't it? It should be in the accusative. That is Dvitiya Vibhakti. So what will be the word for it in Sanskritam?
Aham, Shashti, Anka. Shashti also.
No, Shashti will mean Shashti.
Shashti only because Shashti, Ankana.
Right.
Anka. Alabe.
Aham Samskrita Bhashayam. In Sanskrit is there. Okay. So Samskrite is also okay. Shashti Ankani Alabe.
Ankani. Okay. Ankam. It is.
Ankam. Anka is a. I don't think it is neuter. I think it's this thing. One moment. Just let me check. Give me one moment.
I also thought Ankaha.
Ankaha only. I have checked it before. Yes, Ankaha is a Pumlinga and it means mark, sign, lap, and many things in the. Oh my God, I'm fainting. Oh, this is this big. Okay, so let me see if marks is there at all in this. Anyway, it is not neuter. That much is clear. So many meanings.
Samskrita Bhashayam because it's a language. Samskrita becomes.
It's okay. We can say Sanskrit. It is okay. That is like our choice if we use. Like there also forest region was there. Like forest region also we can say, in the forest also we can say, but people don't live directly in forest. So what Bhagini had translated, maybe I thought later, maybe Vanya is right. I thought Vanapradesha, but Vanapradesha is directly forest. But we mean forest region means like where nearby forests are there. So we have to say Vanya Pradeshe only, like that. Here we can say Samskrita or Samskrita Bhashaya. That's okay.
Or Vanantara you can say, right?
Vanantare, no. Vanantara is a different forest, another forest. Antara will give you that. Okay, so this Anka doesn't have actually marks at all. Okay, this is score, marks and all are modern like contribution to the language. Where we started picking Anka, I don't know where it came from. Let me.
Shashti Gunan is okay.
Guna also no. So score doesn't show this. No, I don't find any word for that. Ank. Here it is there. Ank dhatu. So okay, let us say mark. Okay. I come to English then. What does mark mean? Doesn't mark mean also to, leave a mark like that? Don't we use that? So okay, Anka we can use, Bhagini. So Ankaha is a Pumlinga. I will change this. Shashti Ankani is wrong. So Ankan. But I am glad you understood the Dvitiya Vibhakti. Okay, that is most important, Bhagini, not only for you, I am telling for the whole class. Don't ever drop Dvitiya Vibhakti. In all the like present day, some Indian languages, we all dropped Dvitiya Vibhakti. Only in some cases we are using, but most of the cases in Telugu I say, Nenu Pandu Tinnanu. Pandu undi. So Pandu is there. Pandu means a phala. Hannu in Kannada. So Hannu ide. Hannu ide. And Hannu nanu tintini. Okay, so hannu, hannannu we don't say. Okay, we are not using pandu nu tintunnanu or tinnanu. So we are not using that nu, which is the vibhakti marker, and it is causing disasters in Sanskrit because people stopped using Dvitiya vibhakti in Sanskritam also. So it is very dangerous for not only our future but for Sanskritam future also. Okay, we will be doing apabhashanam and we will get naraka for that. Good speaking will fetch us Svarga and apabhashanam will fetch us Naraka. There is no doubt about it. That is why we should not do apabhashanam. Be careful about Dvitiya Bhakti. Most of the Prarambhika students are lacking this clarity. That is why I started, somebody advised me to use Dvitiya Bhakti in Telugu also, wherever I can. Until it doesn't look very unidiomatic, I use no, I put everywhere to make it clear. Then I started realizing, oh my, how many places we have lost it. Okay, same thing you can do in your mother tongues also. Okay, nenu pandu nu tinnanu. Let me say that so that I get my Sanskritam better. Okay. Objective case is like karma, how much karma is important in the Vedanta, that much it is important in the Vyakarana also. Don't drop karma. Okay.
Bhagini, Anka is also Napumsakalinga, I think, both.
Anka?
Pullinga and Napumsakalinga.
Okay.
That's why Ankani is okay, not Anka, Ankan.
Ankaha is there. Okay, Ankam. Ankam is there in compound.
There's a Napumsakalinga, but it's same as a mark.
One moment, then I'll check in the Shabdakalpadruma. I don't doubt you, but I just wanted to check. So,
no, it's better to check because we are all using the internet. What if they made a mistake, right?
No, Bharataha, it is Ankaha only. Shabdakalpadruma also it is Ankaha only. It doesn't give Ankam at all. Because otherwise he'll give Pum Napum. Both he gives. Kli he gives. He didn't give that.
I'm looking at the spoken Sanskrit dictionary. There it says M and N. M means for masculine and N means for
Please excuse me now. Don't use it. Please. It's not for it's not very authentic. I'm really sorry to say in the class. I don't want to comment on that website. They are doing really good job, but they are too hasty. Like when I was in the childhood, when everybody is there in the beginning stage now, they are doing that and they are doing more harm than good to the Sanskrit language. So please avoid that dictionary. Go for Apte, go for Shabdakalpadruma. They are the traditional dictionaries and they will give you the right feel of the word, right purport and what you call as the real nature of the word you will know only through these dictionaries. I also use spoken Sanskrit very rarely when I'm using some modern words just for an idea. I don't follow it blindly. I just pick up if something I like, but most of the times it's always 50-50% chance that I get the right words there. Most of the people are using spoken Sanskrit dictionary. Please stop it immediately. Please stop it. Don't go for it. Better go for Apte. Better go for. Now you know Pratipadikas. You know the dhatus. You know the base words, right? So don't believe in that site. I'm sorry to say that. I'm not against it, but not for beginners. It is like for people like more learned and more scholarly. They can discriminate between what is right and what is wrong. Then for an idea, they can refer to it. Okay. It's more misleading. And I'm really sorry to say this. I apologize for saying this. But as a teacher, it's my duty to tell what's right and what's wrong. That's fine. Okay.
Mahavya, isn't it Shashtihi, not Shashti or Shashtihi?
That I have to check. Shashti only, I think. Shashti Ankani. Shashtihi Ankani. Vimshatihi Janaha or Vimshatihi Janaha. I have that Janardhan Hegdeji's book. I'll just check and tell you. Okay. I think Shashti is okay. And it becomes, it's like they retain their linga. That is, I have remembered this. I'll read and let you know, Bhagini. Okay, about this.
I have one more question, Bhagini.
Yes.
In case of alabhe, can we use aprapnuvam?
No. You will not use before pra. You will use after pra. You will use. Pra is an upasarga, isn't it? So you will use adagama after the upasarga.
Bhagini, then you have to change ankani to ankan, right?
Ankan, yes, true.
So you have to change that, the translation.
Yes, I change it. I have noted down. Yes.
I know. Okay. That's all right.
Shashtim Ankan.
No. Shashtim it will not be. No. Shashti will not take that vibhakti. Numbers go differently. Actually, they should not have introduced numbers here. There is a formal lesson. So I will give you all the details then. Okay. That's why I'm not touching it here.
Bhagini, this you are telling Sanskrita Bhashayam, you can use Sanskrite also. But Sanskrite will become that the 60 marks are in Sanskrit rather than it is for the subject, isn't it?
Sanskrite Shashti Ankani.
Sanskrite is in Sanskrit 60 ank is there, it becomes no. And it's not for I got marks in Sanskrit, but it is in Sanskrit 60 marks are there, like that it becomes.
No, alabhe is there, na. That's why Ankan we are saying. Objective case is coming for the same reason. So we are not saying there are marks. We are saying I got marks. So where marks happen to be the objective of getting.
So Sanskrit can be okay.
Yes, it is okay.
But it looks like colloquial, na, Sanskrit.
I am not sure because these are all modern expressions, right?
Because in English, they are cutting short. Instead of saying Sanskrit language, they are dropping language. But in Sanskrit, can we drop that like that?
What will you say if you use mathematics, science, physics, or social? What will you say? Are you saying like social sciences subject, mathematics subject, or the physics, science, like that? Do you say anything? You are saying just the subject name. It is as natural as that. Ganite. If in place you have Ganita, if in this place you have Vijnana, then what will you say? Vijnana Shastre. Won't you say that?
Shastre is there, no, madam?
Vijnane also we can say, na? Vijnane Ankan Praptavan, or I got alabhe.
No, I am a novice compared to you, so I just have my doubt because I.
No, very good. No, you got even light points also we are discussing. It's okay. I understand how you brought out the point is okay. Then just comparing and contrasting with other things. Okay.
I mean, Bhagini, his point may be you can misinterpret it, but that is true in any language. I scored 60 marks in physics. Or he's saying also, so you got 60 physics, or you scored something in the matter. So it's a question of interpretation, but that we cannot worry too much about it. So
yes.
I guess
because I think Ankan is very clearly telling that it's an academic situation and this happens to be a subject name. So we can use Sanskrite also. No problem. The doubt, the way he put the doubt was different. I was worried about that. He said it will Sanskrit got so many marks. No, it will not come like that because marks happen to alabhe, aham alabhe. I got marks. So it is irrelevant if you say bhasha or not. That's what was my
that meaning doesn't come. That I don't agree. Only context is in Sanskrit. It's actually a subject, it's a language as against I got 60 marks in Sanskrit. So.
Right. Good. Well thinking. Nice.
Dhanyavada.
Sure. Yeah. Any doubt? Somebody was speaking. Bhagini. Okay. Are you all able to unmute yourself, right? I have today unmuted everyone so that they can have a chance to speak and participate freely. Okay. Yes. Now she considers this as useless. Who will tell? Prakash Mohini.
May I tell?
Who? Praveenji. Yes, yes, you can tell.
Okay. She considered this as useless. Sa imam na upayuktam iti manyate.
Upayuktam. No. Useless.
Na upayuktam iti manyate.
Na upayuktam iti. Idam prayojana-rahitam iti manyate. Okay. Prayojana-rahitam, na upayuktam, anupayuktam, nirarthakam. All that we can use. Okay, useless.
Can it be vritha?
Vritha also. Yartham, vritha also we can say.
Or idam or imam. Imam is better.
This is, we are saying this means we are using neuter only. It's not specified. If the object is specified, then we can use the gender of that object.
Upayuktam dvitiya, na? So imam is again dvitiya.
No. Imam is dvitiya of which linga?
Miss anaupayuktam. So imam anaupayuktam.
Correct, but anupayuktam is dvitiya of what? That depends upon if the object is given. Here no object is given, so we are taking it as neuter. That's why anupayuktam, anupayukta, anupayuktani, like that. It becomes dvitiya also, anupayuktam. Why should imam come? Imam is dvitiya vibhakti of pullinga.
Yeah, right.
Idam is okay. Idam ime idam.
Okay, idam. Okay.
Idam ime imani. Yeah. That okay. Is dvitiya also.
Can we use etat?
Can we use etat? Yes.
We can use, yes.
Bhagini. Sa idam yartam iti apekshate.
Apekshate. Why that much consider? But to consider is not apekshate, but ikshate is okay actually. Iti manyate is very pinpointed.
Manyate is to think, right? I mean.
No. To consider only. Aham tvam drunaya manye. That's a very popular example.
Aham manye is. I'm thinking like that. No, we say.
No, considering. No, not thinking in the sense of considering.
In the sense that.
Like Sita says to Ravana, right? Like Trunaya manye. Wherever I read man, I read it as consider only. Mostly. It's the direct meaning of man.
Book also they have given suggestion that only. Manyate.
Mandatu. It's very beautiful.
What is the exact meaning of apekshate?
Apekshate is to I have to look at this word. One moment.
To expect.
To consider, to expect. Alochate is also to consider.
Alocha is also there, yes. Actually, lok is to see in Sanskrit. And see in all the senses of see. Like in English, I see, we say I see. It's not that I see, I think.
I mean, so loka comes from the verb luch, which means to look.
Lochru,
Luch.
Correct, lochru dhatu.
Bhagini, parantu vividani arthani bhavanti kadu.
Vividhaha arthaha bhavanti, yes.
Vividhaha arthaha bhavanti kadu.
Correct. So apeksha has got many meanings. Yes, I understand, but presently major meaning is to expect, not to consider. I don't think, but still I will.
I agree with Manyate. Vrita, somebody said, but vrita is more like a waste, right? Instead of useless.
Useless is vrita. Useless is vyartham.
Vrita.
Vyartham is useless.
Vrita is also useless. Vyartham is also useless. Waste is also useless only, na?
Vyartham iti aham chintayami, useless iti aham chintayami.
Idam vritham eva manyate.
Vyartham manyate or vritha manyate, that is okay, that is proper only. Now I am reading out the meanings of apeksha. To look round or about for something, to look or hope for, expect, first meaning. Then second meaning, to wait for, await. Okay, apeksha. Then third is to require, want, stand in need of, wish or desire. So there is no consider around here at all.
Right.
Have in view, to regard, have regard, have in view. That is
regard,
there.
to regard, it also has a connotation
The
of
fifth meaning is
consideration.
consider, think, and respect. The fifth meaning is there. So it's levels like we can take them. It is like coming in a secondary level. That's what I said. Apeksha has got consider meaning, but it is not that very straight as it is coming from man. That is what I meant. Good point.
But one risk is if you use words which are not exactly fitting, it may be opening the door for misinterpretation. So it's better to use as close as possible the meaning so that nobody can misinterpret that when you do the retranslation. So it helps.
Yes, yes.
And we can use apekshate, manyate. Manyate is more direct.
Yes.
And there's no scope for any other interpretation of the word.
Yes, yes.
As against apekshate, I don't know. I mean, that's why I looked at it. Why you want to use appropriate word is no room for any misreading of the translation.
Abhi आधा घंटा लगेगा at least.
Please mute yourself if you are speaking something else other than this. Okay, I think we have completed, and it was a very good discussion. Now, if you have any doubts regarding
Bagni, just one. This iti is required. If you don't use iti, also it will mean the same thing.
Very nice question. We had like an opinion difference with someone, but I hold iti is important, and that person said iti is not important. In Sanskrit, it is both ways, because in the Puranas, when I'm reading shlokas, they don't put iti a lot, but for the clarity, I really prefer iti. So iti is like it's like more than, see, these look like small words, but they do more role than they are seeming to do. So that's why please put it. My advice is to put it, but it is not totally required that unless it is there, the meaning will come. Otherwise, it will not come. Okay.
Bagini, I have a doubt.
Prakash Mohini. Yes, yes. Your voice is getting cut, Bagini. Instead of iti,
can we write if instead of iti? Okay. If.
I did not get. Can you write it?
Can we write?
No, you're not. I'm not able to understand what you are saying. Instead of iti.
Bagini, let me make a point. Here you are using the word as, right? She considers this useless, you could have said, or she could have said she considers this as useless. Same way, the iti plays the role of making it clear.
Yes, yes, yes.
So the word iti, I agree with you. I agree with you. It is very better to put that in instead of leaving it without it.
Yes, yes, true. Yes.
Bagini, I have a doubt.
Iva we cannot write. Iva is not right. Okay, next.
I have a doubt, Bagini.
Bagini, yes.
This weather, I doubt whether they will come or not. So for weather, always you will have to use va iti. For the word weather.
Va is a direct one which gives you that sense of either or. So weather is either or sense here. That is why we are using va.
So the iti, then how come the iti came here?
So this is a subject. So this point until here.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
So I'm speaking normally, and
yeah. Now, yes.
Connectivity issues. Okay.
No, it's this va is you're saying is weather. So
yes.
Then iti, how come iti came here then?
Iti is like until here the statement is made. So this point I am doubting. So in English it is not needed, but in Sanskrit it is needed. So until here there is a point, and about this point I am doubting. So that is why they stop it with iti and then they add the next part.
So that means we are. I mean, it's like subjectively we are taking that there is a point here. There's a particular subject here, which may not be mentioned in the sentence, but we have decided that there is a subject, a particular subject.
Aham shanke. What do aham shanke? Then te agachanti nava. So this is the object of it. So iti sometimes acts like a dvitiya vibhakti also, and I will enter the shastra if I'll start a discussion on this point. So we can.
Yeah, ma'am. And secondly, another small. This is a request. I was not able to. I can't unmute from my side or mute. So if you could please in the next class just unmute me, because sometimes I have doubts. I'm not able to ask you.
Bhagini, you can write in the chat. Always you can write in the chat. There are 40 like 40 number, nearly 40 students.
Okay, fine.
I'm unmuting whenever I call name. I'm unmuting.
Okay, ma'am.
Always write in the chat. Please unmute, like other Bhagini has written. Immediately I unmuted. Keep writing chat.
One issue here is that.
Or you can raise hand. Simply you can raise hand. Okay.
Bhagini. Te agachanti atava na iti aham shanke. Api atava also can be used.
Atava also we can use. Yes. Nice.
Parantu padadvayam atra agacchati. Hello. Te agachanti na agachanti.
This is not required. Te agachanti nava iti. We need not use it twice. Actually, it is not idiomatic to use twice.
It is not right. I mean, that is not very sounding perfect.
Correct.
Te agachanti atava na iti aham shanke.
Iti aham shanke. Simple. Yeah, that will be done. Yeah. Abhijit ji has a doubt. You can ask.
Just wanted to clarify that in Sanskrit we don't have anything called indirect speech. Like in English we have something called direct speech, which is within quotation marks.
Yes.
Indirect speech, which is not within quotation marks. It's difficult to do indirect speech, so we try to convert it to direct speech whenever possible. That's why we are using iti in this sentence called I doubt whether they'll come or not.
Maybe yes. Iti is used in many, not just direct, indirect, not just this or that. Iti is used in many contexts, and many ideas are expressed through it. Okay. It looks simple, but it is not that simple. So we cannot say that it is only because of this case we are using iti. But I think it is more idiomatic issue than anything else. I understand it like ani in Telugu. Ani is a very like big word. Ani looks like very simple, but anta in Kannada, anta helittane, anta is used, right? So that kind of sense iti. And many others. Iti idam kirtaniyasya keshavasya mahatmanah. Iti stotram. So iti atha, we start with atha and we close with iti. So it does many activities. There is no direct and indirect, we can't say, but it is said more like we use in our Indian languages. You can go, excuse me for saying this, but please don't compare Sanskritam with English. You will be like, even everybody do that. Everybody does that. So we all are like, our heads are hurling and we are not able to read Sanskrit because we are taking English as a stance. In case, okay. So it is not the comparative, like it is. I mean, both are not in the equal comparable grounds. So take Indian language rather. Think from your mother tongue point of view. Then many things of idiom related will be cleared. I don't say it is 100%, but at least 50% of cases will be solved. So please go by your mother tongue.
I think, Bhagini, we should not anglicize Sanskrit.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for using that word. I am a little cautious while saying that, but please. That is what is happening. Like Hindi is largely by English. So even if you go by Hindi, you are not success rate is less. But if you go by South Indian language, we are all luckily from like more students here are there from South. So I can boastfully say that our languages are still much nearer to Sanskrit. So how do I say, if for example, indirect speech we have taken, how do I say it in Telugu? If I think that way, then I'll be very near to Sanskrit. Okay. We are artificially creating, we have taken English grammar as a standard and we are molding all our languages into English. So that is the bad thing we are doing to ourselves. We are killing ourselves slowly. Okay, we are giving ourselves some poison called English and we'll kill one day ourselves. Okay, our languages and all things will be gone away. So don't go by that. It's very dangerous.
But it is, I agree with you, but sometimes it is the way of the life, right? I mean, how am I going to communicate with you? Your mother tongue is Telugu, mine is Tamil.
But
So
true, but
but we should communicate in Sanskrit. We should communicate in Sanskrit.
But we are learning, right? We are just learning. That's different.
Yeah, but only by communicating we'll progress, right? Only by communicating.
No, in the process of learning, we do make this mistake. That's what my point is.
No. Sanskrit, we cannot speak in Sanskrit, but Bhrata, as I told you, you think in your own language, I said. These are all simple sentences. Luckily, at this stage, we can do that. Okay. I doubt whether they will come or not. You tell in your language. I said, I don't know Tamil, but I asked you to think in Tamil, and Bhagini has reached to Dvitiya Vibhakti. This is a live case. We proved it today. Didn't Bhagini come to Anka and she was using Prathama Vibhakti? Then I said, please think in Tamil. Then she said Dvitiya Vibhakti. Didn't she say?
Bhagini, I'll give you one small comment. My teacher used to say, I was learning English just like we are learning Sanskrit. When I was in the 4th grade, 5th grade, I studied only in Tamil. Okay. So teacher used to say, all of you are thinking in Tamil and writing English. Similarly, now we are thinking in English, trying to learn Sanskrit. That is the problem. We have to cross that bridge.
Yes, that is wrong. We should not think in English.
No, please don't say wrong. That is the way of life. That's how you learn. And once it becomes used to it.
At least we should be aware of the limitations. That is what I feel.
Once you become better at it, once you become better and better, then you will think and write everything.
What is not applicable if you try to apply? See, when I am trying to teach Sanskrit, first question comes, how do you translate this into Sanskrit? How do you translate this kind of idea into Sanskrit? So they are always thinking from English line and trying to find those equivalents into Sanskrit and thinking that they are learning Sanskrit. In fact, in my classes, I always tell the students, think from Sanskrit point of view. See, read, learn, understand, and then use. But for usage, we want to pick up things, and in that haste, we are doing this mistake. I am trying to put it in simple possible words. Okay, so this is what is happening. It is nobody's mistake, but we don't have an option, we think, but do it as much as it applies and leave it where it does not apply. At least be generous in that. Okay, it is not applying in direct indirect speech. You cannot explain iti in English terms. Leave it. Don't fight with it. Come back to our languages.
Right.
Apply. Go ahead.
One final point is, if you learn the language Sanskrit more and more and more, automatically you will stop thinking in English. You will only think and write and breathe in Sanskrit.
Yes.
So
sure.
it comes with practice. So that's all I'm saying.
Parantu Samskritena vaktum avashyakam.
That is what
iti aham chintayami.
Aktum avashyakam is not the right idea, Bhrata. It is important, but not at this stage. At this stage, it is impossible. You cannot learn like that. That is what we are discussing. Okay, I will give you one suggestion. What all you can do is, you can pick up some Ramayana, Mahabharata with translation, some Upakhyana, whichever. Don't go for kavyas. Go for as simpler text as possible, like any Purana Katha or like Satyanarayana Katha you pick up. It is the best available option. Go to Satyanarayana Katha, all 5 adhyayas, and start reading them. How much conversational Sanskrit is there inside that? My uncle happens to be a retired BARC engineer, and he's a doctorate in his subject. Then he started, after his retirement, he came to Sanskrit, and now he's a Sanskrit teacher, and he picked up and like Sundara Kanda, Satyanarayana Katha, he took and showed so many conversational points. That speech is there in Telugu. So even I have I've experienced, my father used to read Satyanarayana Katha at home, but in between he used to read the shlokas, and then we didn't know much Sanskrit, but we used to understand them. Okay. So all the sentences, some were all by hearted, learned also. We got it memorized also, some phrases. So please try to do that. Then you will pick up good Sanskrita, I bet.
Panchatantra Katayamapi Vividani Padani Bhavanti.
Yeah, yeah. Vividaha katha santi, not vividani. Okay.
Padani, Vividani Padani.
Vividani padani santi.
Padani.
Yeah, Mahitopadesha, Panchatantra, and Ramayana, Mahabharata. Mahabharata, it's a wonderful grantha. Even for beginners, it's not going to pose any kind of bhaya. It's only bhaya in the mind about sandhis. Only sandhis are there. If you are able to cut the sandhis and then you can reach out the meaning easily. And you need not do it yourself. Take a translation, something which is good. Okay, and then mapping, remapping, like from translation to Sanskrit shloka you practice. Okay.
Bhagini, in general, the language, you constantly become better and better with it, whether it is English, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, right? I'm a Tamil spoken, right? I cannot call myself, I can speak Tamil really well. Because the same thing with any language. So more and more you read, more and more, just like you gave an example of your uncle, right? I am in the similar situation. I have a PhD in biology. I'm a retired scientist. I'm learning Sanskrit. It's more appealing to me. I get it from reading Bhagavad Gita, Sundarakandam, and all this, because more I read these words, I put them mentally, how in the context, how they say it in English, how they say in Tamil, how they say in Sanskrit, right? So there is no point in comparing the languages. Each language has got its beauty. It's coming in. And in the process of learning, you have to struggle through this. Yes, we do compare with English. Oh, and that's why I'm learning. But then automatically you will stop thinking in English, thinking only in the language you are studying. So that's the point I wanted to make. Yes, it is a constant struggle. I agree. And the point you made is very good. Yes, we use direct speech, indirect speech. Yeah, but then that's only a very shallow comparison. The problem with the bhave prayoga, we don't have that much in other languages. Right? In Sanskrit is so rich on it. In English, if you use the bhave prayoga, it's considered an insult. They say use the direct speech. Right. So it's just a language style and things like this. That's all. I think we shouldn't be discussing too much, then we can go on forever. Right.
Nice point.
Dhanyavada. It's a very interesting class. I like it.
Thank you so much. It's all like because of your active participation, this class has become very very interesting for me also. Thank you so much for being so keen in very small points, and you are feeling free to ask questions. I'm happy about it. So nice. And I think, if any other points are there, you can make. Otherwise, we'll stop the class. We'll conclude. So before that, one question is there. Mahabharata, which publication? In Hindi, if you know Hindi, closed eyes go for Gita Press. Gita Press, I have found very close translation, though there are some issues, but not very, they're very rare. They do direct translation most of the time. So Gita Press is very good. You can go for that. If you don't know Hindi, then they have their English publication also. I think Ramayana is there in English. I'm not sure about Mahabharata. In Telugu, Mahabharata has come out. So such whatever is available for your, in your language also, in your mother tongue. I'm not this thing about Tamil and Kannada, these things. I think Kannada also, Gita Press publications are there. So whatever is available, I don't say just Ramayana, Mahabharata and Bhagavata. I say anything with translation, with simple shlokas is there, you can take it. You can start reading. Some katha and anshas should be there in that. Okay, Satyanarayana Katha link, I'm not sure. I didn't come across any websites which give the text of it, the shlokas. Even I was searching for them. I wanted to work on them. One more thing I can tell you. Yeah, before we close, it's my personal work. I mean, my Gurudeva had told to do that, so I started doing it. I started to open the shlokas and do the anvaya and give the text like a running text, which will give you an experience of reading a story, like the whole Vishnu Sahasranama. I have the SSS-Trutiya I took, and Itidam Kirtaniyasya Keshavasya Mahatmanaha. I make it as a sentence into the prose, so that you get an idea you will get a taste of the language, and you will not miss the original words also. Okay, yeah. Sure. Please, happy. Yes, you can log off, and if others
Bhagini,
yeah.
Bhagini, one out of the syllabus thing I want to ask.
Okay.
What is this asavadityo brahmaha? What is the meaning of that? Asavadityo brahma. Brahma aham asmi is I am understanding. Asavadityo matlab what?
Asau adityaha. Asau is the sarvanama. Asau. Asau amu
means myself.
No. Asau amu ami. He. This Aditya. This Aditya is a Brahma. Asau Aditya becomes Asavaditya. It's a Sandhi. It's an Ayadi Sandhi. Yeah.
Okay. So Asavaditya Brahma, Brahma Mahamasmi. The Aditya who is Brahma is myself.
Okay. Right.
Right?
Right. Asavaditya Brahma, until there is Aditya is Brahma. Brahma ahamasmi, then that Brahma is me.
Me. Okay. So, okay. Dhanyavad. It's very good. Thank you.
Yeah. I think we can stop here. We can conclude. Right. I hope I'm not cutting short anybody. That's why I was just trying to make sure. So I'll read the Swasti. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु अस्तु शुभमस्तु नमो नमः
शुभरात्रि
नमो नमः
भवत्याः वर्गं
धन्यवादः राम
राम शुभरात्रि
धन्यवादः पानीयं स्वीकरोतु कण्ठः शुष्कः अभवत्
समस्या अस्ति अस्मिन् सप्ताहे समस्या आपतिता अवश्यं स्वीकरोमि
धन्यवादः